That was pretty cool, by the way, the interview on the ice at the end. But finally, this is it. You guys are in. How do you describe the roller coaster of emotions that you guys went through in the past few weeks?
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough. I think we've just been building and a lot of anticipation of when we would clinch our spot. Probably took us a few more games than we wanted, but it's kind of been the story of our season so far. So to win the game on home ice to clinch, I don't think we could have written it any better.
You talk about being able to celebrate this with the fans, and at the end, I mean, I know that you mentioned they were obviously a huge push and helped you guys sort of get there, get to the finish line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they've been with us all season. There wasn't a lot of hopes and expectations for our group coming in, really, except from in this room, and the fans really kept us going when we were playing well, playing bad. They showed up tonight, and I mean, last couple of warm-ups have been full, and then starts of the game, and through the game, they're the best fans in the league for a reason, and they really helped us.
What does this mean to you and to this organization, do you think?
To me, it means a lot. Since we started this rebuild, we've had some hard days, and for our group to come together like this season and put together this effort to make the playoffs, and when a lot of people doubted us, was I'm very impressed and proud of the guys in the room.
Nick, too early to talk about what do you like?
C'était pas parfait, puis peut-être les chances n'étaient pas aussi beaucoup qu'on aimerait, mais on a continué à travailler. Mais tu sais, en même temps, il nous reste beaucoup de travail à faire. Ça va être le fun d'avoir cette expérience pour ce soir, mais après ça, on a encore beaucoup de travail. C'est vraiment maintenant que le travail commence.
Kaiden Guhle avait 4 buts pendant cette saison, 2 buts ce soir. Qu'est-ce que tu peux dire de sa performance, de la manière qu'il s'est levé ce soir pour vous autres?
Ouais, c'est un gros nuit pour lui, c'est sûr. Il fait tout. Donc de pouvoir faire ça pour nous, ça nous a bien commencé le match avec un but comme ça. Puis c'est le but pour nous séparer aussi un peu.
Qu'est-ce que ça représente pour...
It's good to experience it. I mean, you can't practice that, right? So you got to go through it. You got to experience it, and, understand what it's all about in that situation. So for us right now, it's we got through it. We're where we wanted to be, and now everyone starts over. And there's 16 chance with an opportunity to make your dream come true. We're one of them, and you just try to take advantage of it.
We'll talk about your team being, you said, what we've become. How do you describe mentally the challenge of, you went from being December 1st, you were 31st in the league. Now, the past few months, it's been draining mentally, but you grew as a team also. How do you describe the roller coaster of going through the adversity as you did?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like forever ago. But what I will say is, as a group, our belief starts with Marty. I mean, this doesn't happen without his belief, and it's amazing how he gets guys to buy in, to his message. He believes it. There's no doubt about it. And for us as a group, it's just about, buying in, and we've seen results. So that's not going to change. I mean, we got a group here that believes. We got a group here that's going to play for each other. And, it's now a new challenge for us, but something that we're going to embrace.
What was the speech like before the game?
Marty was excited. He brought the energy right from the morning. He's a very, very positive person. He understood what was ahead of us, but he was excited to see us go out there and execute. And belief was definitely there.
There were a lot of growing
seems like you had your paws all over this win tonight.
Yeah, I want to win so bad, so I made sure that I show up tonight and I'll make all the plays, and yeah, I feel like it was a pretty good game. Our line got us going, and everyone out there was just great, and not perfect, but great enough to win. Thanks.
Tu es fatigué physiquement, mais aussi mentalement, ça te tire beaucoup de jus. C'est important de mettre les choses en perspective. Par exemple, quand je suis arrivé ici, si on nous avait dit que vous allez être à un match, à un point de faire les séries à la dernière game de l'année, c'est sûr qu'on l'aurait pris. Donc, on essaie de se concentrer sur ça puis de vraiment faire ce qu'on fait de bien. Mais comme je te dis, ça fait du bien. Ça enlève un petit peu ses épaules, définitivement.
Qu'est-ce qui a rendu ça si difficile dans la dernière semaine, Alex, selon toi? Tu parlais du biggest game. Est-ce que c'est le stress, c'est la pression? Qu'est-ce qui a rendu ça si tough d'arriver à la ligne d'arrivée?
Ouais, je pense que c'est un mix de plein de choses. Évidemment, le stress, la pression. Il y a une différence entre quand tu chases et quand tu te fais chasser. Quand tu es en avance dans le classement, c'est là que tu te mets à regarder. Ils ont gagné, il faut gagner. C'est plus ça qui te joue un peu plus dans la tête. Mais je pense que Martin et les coachs ont fait un excellent travail de mettre les choses en perspective puis vraiment de dire, écoute, on joue bien, on travaille, on se donne une chance à chaque soir. Il faut juste continuer à y croire. Puis, c'est ce qu'on a fait à soir. Monty était seul encore, puis on va chercher 2 points et on rentre en série.
Merci. Quand tu es arrivé ici à Montréal, tu disais que à l'époque, ton rêve, c'était de jouer un match au Centre Bell. Ça est fait. Là, tu vas jouer les séries au Centre Bell. C'est quoi le feeling pour un jeune Québécois comme ça?
Ça change vite, hein? Non, c'est un feeling qui est dur à décrire. Tellement de choses se sont passées dans les derniers mois. Beaucoup d'adaptation, nervosité, un nouveau groupe. C'est un peu la cerise sur le sundae de rentrer dans la série. Évidemment, la job n'est pas terminée, mais c'est un beau reward de pouvoir continuer puis de vraiment donner les séries au Québec puis à Montréal. Non, c'est le fun.
Dernière fois.
Great screens, didn't have to be the hardest shot, just had to put it in that corner basically, and it's probably going to go in the net. So, those screens, you don't get assists on it, but those goals aren't going without those goals.
Do you want to carry those emotions till first game, or do you feel you need to turn the page again and restart?
Yeah, I think we play Monday, so we got time to kind of regroup and settle down. I think obviously it's probably going to be it's going to be louder in here for game 3 and 4, but again. Obviously, you got to keep your emotion in check, keep save and keel, but you definitely want to feed off that energy for sure.
You said this morning that this was the kind of game you'll remember for the rest of your life. I guess it fits in that category, right?
Yeah, not even because I scored. It's just the atmosphere, the way we battled, going to war with your brothers every night, and coming out on top. There's no feeling like it, and doing something that no one expected us to do in November or December. This group is so resilient, and I'm so proud of every guy in this room. It's the best feeling in the world, winning big games in front of amazing fans. It's unbelievable.
Is there ways of fitting for you?
Puis, non, c'est sûr, un gros rush d'émotion. Puis c'était tellement le fun aussi que le building, à partir de la 10e minute encore, vous avez la vague, les olé. Puis, comme j'ai dit, je pense que c'est pas de meilleure place pour le faire qu'ici au Centre Bell.
You feel like you saved your team again tonight?
No, not really. I think it was not just trying to do my job. It was obviously like a team effort. Guhle two really good snipe, great shot there. Even coming back in the third too. Like I think before they scored that goal, or like the first 13 minutes, I think I had one shot. We were playing the right way. Obviously, they had a push at the end, but we were able to weather the storm and have a big goal in the empty net. Thank you.
Sentais-tu que tu avais besoin de calmer ton équipe un peu au début de la deuxième période quand ça s'est mis à brasser, puis on les sentait peut-être plus nerveux un peu avec
Oui, c'est sûr. Évidemment, on l'a vu au dernier match, on était up 2, puis après ça, quand ils ont commencé à abandonner, on était même un peu plus nerveux, mais je pense que ça a peut-être aidé aussi, comment on soit dans cette situation-là. La veille, on était capable de se calmer, puis je pense qu'en deuxième moitié, deuxième période, on était vraiment excellent, puis on a marqué 2 gros buts, surtout le troisième, ça fait du bien de pouvoir revenir dans la chambre avec 2 buts d'avance, puis de pouvoir avoir un breather, même moi de l'autre côté, ça enlève un peu de pression, donc après ça, comme j'ai dit, dans les 13 premières minutes, la troisième, j'ai eu un lancé, on joue vraiment de la bonne façon, puis je suis content qu'on cherche une victoire et qu'on rentre par la porte devant.
Comment tu décrirais mentalement le défi que vous avez eu à surmonter de l'adversité? Vous avez quand même terminé 7-1-2 dans les 10 derniers matchs, mais on a l'impression que c'était interminable, surtout les 3, 4, 5 derniers matchs.
C'est justement ce qu'on a parlé hier, juste avant la pratique. Marie est arrivé, évidemment, c'était 3 défaites de suite, mais on était quand même 6-1-2 à nos 9 dernières, ce qui était, tu fais ça dans une saison, c'est excellent. Donc, en plus, pour aller chercher ces 2 points-là en prolongation, c'est sûr ça a été huge aussi. Puis, on voulait juste se regrouper. On avait encore la chance ce soir au Centre Bell de pouvoir terminer ça de la bonne façon. Puis, on est arrivé puis on l'a fait.
Commencez-vous à avoir chaud un peu? Parce que, il y a 10 jours, tout le monde disait ça.
I don't ever think we looked back and what could happen or what couldn't happen. It's just what we can do to help ourselves.
And personally, to tie an NHL record for rookie defenseman, Larry Murphy's record, 60 assists.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just I really enjoy playing, and guys made it really easy on me. So it's just been a great season.
The idea of seeing your name in a record book.
What's that?
The idea of seeing your name in a record book.
Yeah, it's cool. Nothing too crazy, I guess. I try not to look into it too much.
Lane, I'm just curious, is there anybody in particular that kind of impressed you this year in terms of some of your teammates' leadership, something that you saw that was like, wow, sort of helped this team pull together?
Yeah. I think our leadership group's amazing, and I think one guy in particular is Brendan Gallagher. Just he's been the heart and soul of our team all year, and the way he works every night, you can't teach work ethic, and he just has it. And he leads by example, and he's a huge part of our team.
Now that the season is done, what do you expect for the playoffs in terms of intensity?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Obviously, got to assume it's going to be intense, but yeah, whatever happened in the regular season, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a whole different game out there.
The group believed in their chance to be in the playoffs, and how everything can happen still.
Yeah, anyone could beat anyone on any given night. That's why it's the best sport in the world.
How do you feel for a guy like David Savard, who probably doesn't have 10 years left to play, and he's had some tough years here, and this happens? What are your feelings for him?
Yeah, he's been such a great teammate to me and to all the younger defensemen. So we love him for that. But to see him back in the playoffs, it's going to be awesome. And he's earned this right to do it for his home team.
Lane, you seem pretty tough to rattle mentally, but would you say that the last stretch was mentally tough, to get over that hump and to get the extra point you guys needed?
I think it was tough for everyone. I try not to show that you're rattled, but everyone gets rattled and handles it differently. So I think we handled it great, and we move on.
Thank you, Lane.